guys, Erik Anderson with Kanuk Board Co. here. Going to be talking about our 2025 lineup. I am super stoked this year. This is easily the best board lineup we've ever had. All the riders contributed in terms of colors, graphics, designs, and I'm here to show you today exactly what they've come up with. Could not be happier with our 2025 lineup. First up, guys, is the 2025 Stewie Pro, designed by pro rider and world champion Tyler Stewart. As you know, if you've been following his career, he rides both surf style and skim style. So what we've done is we've taken the graphic, we've put it on his pro model Vedder skim board, and we've also put it on the surfboard. He's been catching podiums and high podiums with wins on both sides. He's one of the few riders in the world who's been able to do so at a high level. And so we're really stoked to have Stewie, doing one of his famous cliff jumps with a backflip into a tiki bowl with a couple of girls and a whole bunch of fun at the bottom. On top, we've got an airplane that signifies that he's been all over the world. He's been in Japan, he's been in Dubai, he's been in Hong Kong, some of these places multiple times, and of course traveling all over the US. So super stoked this year. Tyler played a huge role in helping us design this. All of our pro riders are asked to contribute their thoughts and their fresh ideas. These boards rip. These are designed by a world champion, a multi-time world champion like Tyler, and we could not be more stoked to put it out in both the skim and the surf format. This is the same design that we've had for years now. Tyler has been perfecting it in terms of rail technology. We've sort of sharpened some rails here. We've softened the bevel on the rail. We've got the same carbon fiber exposed top. In this case here, we got a Joey Donuts edition build. Again, rocking the traction, front and back. This is designed also by the riders. Could not be happier with the profile of this board. In some cases, for the 56 and 53 and a half, we've kind of narrowed it a little bit. For the 49, 48, 50, 51, sort of those odd sizes, we've sort of stayed true to what Tyler himself rides, and then we offer it for the Groms as well too. So the Stewie Pro, Carbon Pro, and I think you're going to be super happy with the graphic this year, designed by Tyler Stewart. Okay, next up is the Emma Galusha Pro, designed by local Canadian artist Danielle Erickson from here in the Okanagan. This is an absolutely sick graphic. The cool thing here is that we've done this board both in the carbon fiber format, and then we've also changed the top sheet technology in a few of our boards this year. This is a major technological leap forward for Kanuk. It's taken us 4 years to get to this point, and we can now put top sheet artwork. This is a sample that we did for Emma. It's going to be a real shame to cover up this beautiful artwork with some traction pads, but as you're going to see with some of our other designs, we're now doing top sheet artwork. We're still going to be offering our boards in the carbon fiber spec as well too, but we've really turned on the lights with these bottom graphics as well. This is an absolutely phenomenal piece of art. It's a shred machine. The components, carbon fiber, 2 layers, 6-ounce glass, 4-ounce glass, Divinacell foam. This thing will not take on water. If you bang it and put a hole in it, you can repair it real easily with epoxy. This thing is an absolute machine. It was designed in coordination between Danielle and Emma, which is what I like. We always get our pros to put their personal touch on these boards. This is an absolutely beautiful board, and we now offer it with even more artwork for you.
Okay, the 2025 Ryan Deese Pro model, the Deese mode. Super pumped at what Ryan came up with. Not only is this guy like my favorite rider out there, so stylish, just embodies everything in the wake surf that we want. He's out of Florida. He kind of came up with some of those themes, some real classic surf culture, scenery, really kind of that endless summer vibe going on here. Ryan, of course, rides a lot with Emma at Wake Surf Florida. We love them as a team and as a pair. What you're seeing here too is their classic carbon fiber top. This is prior to putting on the traction pads. But Ryan really took it upon himself to get this graphic done up just in time for 2025. These are coming hot off the press. These will be available right away. This is one of my favorite graphics, and kudos to Deese Mode for taking it on himself because he made this happen. And again, you're gonna love this board.
So really stoked on this one. Sarah Talon worked again with Danielle Erickson here in the Okanagan. This is Sarah's home lake in Sylvan Lake, Alberta. She worked extensively to put all of her personal elements into here. That's what we really like here at Kanuk, is for the pros to put their own slice onto the graphic itself, have it tell a little bit of a story. Again, we've got that beautiful top sheet artwork as well too. And we're gonna be continuing to develop over the years a nice rounded rail that's gonna have some color in it now for the first time. And then we're gonna really turn on the lights on the bottom, because we've got a completely new technology for the bottom and for the top, which is why we're able to offer this type of an artwork for the new riders. So the 48s this year, you're gonna see they're gonna be a little bit different. Lights are on the bottom, top sheet artwork. Okay, so similar to Emma and Sarah, Ava Stewart had a rock solid graphic last year. We've brought it back, but we've made some changes. And again, we're taking wake surf industry to the next level. We believe we've done some top sheet art. Again, Emma and Sarah have the same thing. But what we've done now is we've introduced a colored sidewall. We've got the bottom graphic, we've got the top sheet graphic. You can see there's a little black line. That's still the carbon fiber that's on the top and bottom of the board. No different from our Vedder Carbon Pro with the exposed carbon fiber, but we've now put sidewall technology in here, polyurethane. And what this is gonna do is a couple of things. It's a little bit softer. You might throw it up against the boat. It's not gonna hurt as much. You might take one of those nasty shinners. It's not gonna hurt as much. But the interesting thing here too is it's put a little bit of perimeter weight into the Vedder. So if you're doing those shove-its, those 540 big spins, those 720s, maybe those soon to be 900s, we think we've got some perimeter weighting in here now. But even if this thing surfed just as well as our standard Carbon Fiber Pro, this thing looks fantastic. Top sheet artwork, the bottom is lit up like a Christmas tree, and we've color matched it with the sidewalls. Okay, the 2025 Cassidy Gale Pro model. Cassidy's known for her pink and black. It's kind of her signature, but we've come up with two awesome colorways this year. The first one is the ice blue with a really minimalist design. Loving the purple on the ice blue. Great top deck on it as well. This board here has got to be one of my favorite boards that we've ever built at Kanuk. Built in close cooperation with Cassidy's teammate, friend, and fellow pro rider, Erik Anderson. This is the Fuzzy Peach Pantone of the year, and we've mixed in Cassidy's signature pink to this board. This is an absolutely beautiful board designed by those two pro riders. We've added a little bit of nose volume. This was Cassidy's request. Again, that's for that revert riding, that's for that switch riding. She's done a great job on helping us design the board shape. Everything is always moving forward here at Kanuk. Every shape, every new model year, we're always making improvements to the board. But this board, from an aesthetic perspective, this is an absolutely beautiful board, as is the ice blue. Couldn't be more stoked for Cassidy's model this year in 2025. Okay, the 2025 Connor Burns Pro, the Burnsy Pro, our flagship board. How could we possibly make this board better? Well, I think we're on our version 37 of the actual board shape and design. We've added a little bit of nose volume this year, moving out a little bit, thickening the nose a little bit. Again, that switch riding, that switch revert riding, all those Air 180s, basically everything to get you as buoyant as possible on the nose. The fin boxes remain the same. The rail system remains razor sharp. This is our signature in the wake surfing industry. We are podium proven. Nobody out there's got more podiums on the surf side than Connor Burns over the years. So we've really built upon this for this year, but we had to spice it up again. Once upon a time, we were offering boards in white and only white. Well, now we've got the orange warp. The orange warp this year, designed by Connor's buddy and my son, Matt Anderson. We really took a risk on this one this year, but this is an absolutely eye-popping graphic, hand-drawn by Matt's and applied to the custom orange that we're going to be rocking for this year's Burnsy. Of course, we'll still be offering the neon yellow and the teal Burnsies this year, but I could not be happier than this orange warp. This is going to be an absolute, it's going to look great behind your boat. It's going to look great in the air. It's going to look great in the sun. And we've got some new traction options coming as well too that I'll talk about, but pretty cool lineup this year for the Burnsy Pro. The 2025 Erik Anderson Pro, and I am continuing to have my mind blown by what these riders are coming up with in terms of colors, graphics, artwork. This was a cool collaboration between Lily and my son Matt, so my kids. Matt's came up with the balloon theme for this year, which is going to be reflected in our logo. He did a really cool re-imaged Kanuk Board Co logo, again, hand-drawn. Lily came up with the colors. We've got this teal sort of base. We've got another really funky pastel color here. I just love this board. I think it's going to be really, really popular this year. It looks great in the sunshine, looks great in the water. She also came up with the pink and teal version of this, kind of similar to what she did a few years ago. So it's really Lily's theme to be working with dual colors. We've got some new graphics this year. Cool collaboration between my kids, so couldn't be more stoked on that. I think that you're gonna really be happy with these Lily Anderson 2025 boards. Okay, 2025 traction options. It was long overdue to come up with some new designs. We've increased a little bit of the flexibility of the traction. Really good 3M adhesion. We're always looking to improve both the rider feel and the adhesion. We're there, but at the same time, we've come up with some great new designs by Matt Anderson. We haven't quite landed on the color combinations yet, but they will be matched to the individual board. In the rear end of the traction, we've actually cut out a little insert here to expose the vent. The vent is an off-gassing vent. We've had it for years, but we really like to have it on the base of the board. We really like to have that fully exposed. The traction can be set up by the rider to their preference, and again, it will be color matched to the board. One of the really cool things we came up with this year, again, Matt Anderson designed new fins. So the Lily Pro and the Cassidy Pro will have these fins that come standard. These are a fiberglass high performance fin, 4.22 inches. Plenty of fin here, but fully in regulation as well too. So pretty stoked. We've got some other kind of designs here on the traction side that stay tuned for where we land, but we've got a different design. We've got some different color options, and everything's going to be super high performance. Everything will be matched to the rider colorway, and these are going to look so good this year. So stoked on this lineup. Talked about the new fins for 2025. As you know, I'm a huge fin guy. Watch my YouTube video on the Kanuk Board Co channel on fins. I go over an extensive review of the various fins I've tried over the years. Matt Anderson designed us a real sick looking new design for this fin. Couldn't be more stoked. This will be coming on the Cassidy Pro. This will be coming on the Lily Pro. And again, using that futures base, you can, swap them in between any boards you have. Again, they slide in real nice. They look great. In and out real good for travel, for packing in the boat. But these fins are absolutely phenomenal looking, and they're gonna look great on these new boards, the Cassidy and the Lily Pro. Okay, 2025 traction on the men's side, so the Stewie Pro, the Burnsy Pro. We again have not landed on the exact colors, but this is a pretty good match here. This is actually taking the floral design by Matt Anderson, and that's going to be featured on Lily's board on her Pro model for 2025. But we're bringing it over to the guy side as well too, with a funky new looking, kind of a swirl traction. You'll have no idea how complicated it is to do some of these funky designs. These were all hand drawn by Matt Anderson, my boy. And again, we've left that little gap for the air vent. We can allow the rider to put these on in any fashion that they want. All of our traction does not come pre-installed anymore, but we are super stoked on the new designs. We're gonna kind of color match these. You can see the blue here versus sort of the off blue here. Those will all be confirmed in the next few weeks, and we'll confirm all of that out to our dealer network and our customers. But just wanted to show you exactly what the designs are gonna look like. And again, from a performance standpoint, this traction is soft on the feet, it's grippy on the feet, and it does not fall off because of the great 3M coating on it. So stay tuned for the great traction options that we've got coming this year at Kanuk. New fin options, new fin graphics for the Connor Burns, Burnsy Pro, and the Stewie Pro on the male surf side. Again, Matt Anderson inspired, Matt Anderson delivered the new graphics, all hand drawn. Beautiful fiberglass fin. Comes in two sizes, the 4.22 and the 4.55. Again, it's more fin than you're gonna need, but it keeps you in compliance on the competition circuit. These look beautiful. Again, it's gonna really fit well with the Burnsy board. We've got the Stewie colorway here. We've got that orange warp, but it looks good with the yellow. It looks great with the teal. You can even buy these for a board that you've had, 2-3 years ago as well. It's got the Futures base. It's a standard, industry standard. They slot right in. And they are good to shred. 2025 new fins from Kanuk.
Yeah, so like I've been saying, this is the best lineup we've ever put on the market. Dealer orders are already shipping. Could not be more stoked on Surfliner, on the Skim liner. We've got some new poppin' colors, we've got some new graphics, we've got some new designs, and we've got some new technology. Really hyped on this new sidewall and top sheet technology that we have on some of the Skim boards we'll be offering this year. So we're gonna be coming out with the lineup right away in the new year. It's gonna be on the website right away. We've got the new traction options that'll be coming. We're gonna do a separate drop for the traction. The new fins are already available, and this is by far the best lineup we've ever had in the history of Kanuk. We've been doing this since 2017, and I could not be more stoked to take this to the market. All designed in close collaboration with the riders, and this is something that we're super proud about. I think we seem to score all over the world.